The man lit the fuse of a bomb, planning to blow up the bridge. But at that moment, a convoy drove from afar. Alan stepped forward and stopped them. Then an explosion went off. By accident, Alan saved the dictator Franco. To thank Alan, Franco held a banquet. He even gave Alan his treasured golden pistol. But Alan used the gun to trade for a work visa and went to the US to work. Every day he did hard labor. One day a co-worker told him the US was planning to build the biggest bomb in the world.
The biggest bomb on Earth.
Alan instantly became interested. He applied and joined the Manhattan Project as a logistics worker, serving tea and coffee every day.
Maybe some coffee would have it. Coffee. Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Oppenheimer had been troubled for days by how to detonate the atomic bomb. Alan immediately gave an idea.
Half here and half there. And put it together. 1 second, just before the explosion.
Yeah, now, that's the problem. How are we gonna do that with a falling bomb encased in metal up in the air?
My family, you have some dynamite.
His words woke everyone up. The world's first atomic bomb was born. Alan became famous because of this. When he flew back to Sweden, the prime minister personally met him and held a banquet. But while Alan was in the bathroom, a Soviet KGB agent took advantage of his drunkenness, tricked him, and brought him to the seaside. A submarine serviced from the water. Alan was taken to Moscow. Stalin held a ball for him. After drinking too much, Alan spoke without restraint. He said Stalin sang even worse than Franco. Stalin then sent Alan to Siberia to dig potatoes. There he met Einstein's younger brother, Svyshtein. The KGB had wanted to bring him back to work on nuclear bombs, but it turned out Svyshtein was mentally slow. Because of that, he could wander freely inside the prison. Alan wanted to escape, and Svyshtein became his only chance. He told Svyshtein every step of the escape plan. The two even discussed it loudly in front of guards. One night, Svyshtein kept searching for something. It turned out that under his pillow, he always had a grenade without a pin. Alan was terrified. He pulled him to hand the grenade over. The guards were terrified too. They told Alan to throw the grenade out of the camp. By coincidence, it landed on top of a truck carrying ammunition. The grenade exploded the ammo. The fire from the explosion burned down the entire camp. Alan used the chaos to escape with Svyshtein. Years later, the two met again on the streets of Paris. With his celebrity scientist look, Svyshtein had married a young, beautiful model. At his wedding, Alan immediately recognized the translator standing next to de Gaulle. He was a KGB agent. They had met before in the Kremlin. The KGB spy, who had been undercover for years, was caught just like that. And Alan became a senior spy hired by the Americans, sent back to the Soviet Union to gather intelligence. The first thing Alan did was find the same KGB agent who had once kidnapped him with a submarine. Without hiding that he was now an American spy, he went straight to the point and asked for intelligence.
The KGB must have found out something like that they want to get rid of.
The other man listened and agreed. It made sense. He praised Alan as a genius. So he brought Alan into the Kremlin and let him carry away a huge box of intelligence files. Back in the US, the Americans were shocked.
Now, how much money does this guy want?
Just give him some of your information.
Can't